For me, it's the staff's ability and the work they put in, and then more importantly, our kids. Since December 20th, they've done everything I've asked about it. So I haven't really had time to reflect on that win because for me it's always the next win, and just it's kind of something that happened and it feels good, to have at least I'm not winless. I can check that box. I know I've got at least one in my belt, and just keep going on to the next one. The most important one's the next one.
With a bye week on tap, Jason Killday and his Hawks will have to wait a bit to chase win number 2. That said, there is a clear momentum crescendo starting to develop here.
For us, it has been 6 pretty good quarters. Drake with a big win. That first half really looks a lot better as you look at it, and then so now it's really kind of getting back to fundamentals. All right, now we actually have something to coach off of with videotape against another opponent to sit there and say, okay, now these are the things we've been working on. This is why. More importantly, now they can kind of see it and know how to apply it.
Much of that stems from a defense that has shown plenty of backbone to date, particularly in tough situations.
I think it's continuity for Coach Bonone and Coach Aaron Lawrence being they were here last year, and carrying that over. The same teaching, the same buzzwords, the same emphasis. Once you have a little bit of feel for who those people are and the kids know who they are and what they expect, now they can carry that into their play. And confidence breeds aggression. So once you're playing confidently, you know what to expect. So now you can cut it loose.
Dumbest statement I'll ever make to you, but having a Brock Inman there helps, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's been a good line of guys playing that position. Stretching since Cody Leonard, to Peyton Chappell to now Brock is filled in quite nicely, and he makes it right. He even if we're not quite right up front, he finds a way to make it right, and he's an eraser there, so that always helps.
You have been right up front, though, and you've been tough up front.
Really good.
And I'm trying to figure out what, again, maybe it's just continuity, but you look different there. And foundationally, if you're going to build a defense, you kind of have to be, don't you?
Correct. Aaron Lawrence, our D-line coach, does a great job. His ability to teach, because they're all different. Those guys up front, they're not cookie cutter guys. So his ability to teach exactly what he wants, his blow delivery, our knockback, and our get off, and then more importantly our effort. They're playing with tremendous effort right now, great pad level.
But just as importantly, through 6 quarters of football, the Hawks aren't inflicting damage to themselves on the other side of the ball.
Playing complementary football is huge. So I think even Coach Bonone said, man, I didn't really kind of know what to do on Saturday just because you had the football for so long. It was so used to just turning it over, quick possessions, and now all of a sudden the defense can sit down, they can talk a little bit, they can rest, and then offensively, just keep putting positive plays together is huge. We did turn it over. At Drake, our longest play of the day was a turnover. So the emphasis on that going into the game, Saturday was huge for us, and then to have some success, to string positive plays together, just don't turn it over. Get back to the line of scrimmage and don't turn it over. Let's start there and build from it.